I've been through a lot of stuff these 14 years I've been on this earth. There was a hard time I went through when my parents were using drugs. I had to become responsible when I was about 8 years old. A lot of kids' parents made them come in at about 7:30, but my mom didn't care. Yeah, I kind of liked that she didn't, but then I wanted a mom that would be there for me at night to tuck me in. I just wanted her to be a real mother to me, to teach me right from wrong, but I never got that. My dad has been using since he was 13. I'm not so sure when he started getting on the heavy stuff. He was in and out of my life. When he was in my life, he was there for me. But not a day went by that he didn't use cocaine. My life when they were getting high sucked. When I was still living with my mom, my cousin would come over and babysit for me. She acted like a mom, more than my actual mom did. I never really saw my dad unless it was the time when he lived with us. He was in and out of my life, so I didn't waste my time having just a little bit of hope that they'd get back together and stop their nasty habits. My mom was beautiful when she wasn't on drugs. She was fun, outgoing, and had a bubbly personality. Everyone loved her. But then out came me. I don't know if my mom just couldn't handle being a mother at the time and she needed something to rely on to make her happy. But when I was about 4 or 5, my mom started using. There's not much I can say about my dad because I had never really known him when he was off drugs. He has been in treatment about 13 or 14 times, but it never works. The longest I've seen him clean was about 3 months, but he was still smoking weed and drinking. My mom soon moved up to Rochester to go to treatment to make her life better. She moved in with her current boyfriend Vance and got a job. This kept her busy, so it didn't tempt her to use. When I was living with my grandma, I moved in with my mom. It bothers me how she never wanted anything to do with me before, and now she wants to push me around like she's been there my whole life. But I guess I have to give her credit for trying. My life is going well now. I get to live with my mom, but even though I don't have a dad, my mom's boyfriend looks out for me and is more of a dad than my real dad is. I'm grateful that I have someone like him in my life, someone that I can look up to who's like a dad to me. My mom, she's doing real well now that drugs are no longer a part of her life. I've learned that using drugs doesn't make anything better, it's just going to make it worse. Because then it's going to become the main thing in my life, and I don't want that. I want to graduate college, have kids, and get married, but none of that will happen if I'm addicted to drugs. I've learned that if someone in your family is using drugs, it doesn't just hurt them, but everyone around them. Having my dad use drugs pushed me away from him. I didn't want to be around him while he was doing that. Now I don't really know for sure if he is still using the hard drugs, but I'm almost positive that he's smoking pot and drinking. He does that when he doesn't have hard drugs. He even stopped talking to me now because he knows I don't accept what he does anymore. On the other hand, my mom has become one of my heroes because she's been through a lot and she's still standing on her 2 feet. I've learned from her mistakes.